Hi, I'm Hayden the Art Dude, and welcome to another episode of Hayden's Art Party. Come with me, Hayden's Art Party, Hayden's Art Party. Come with me, Hayden's Art Party, Hayden's Art Party. Let's create! Welcome to another episode of Hayden's Art Party. Today, I have a ton of special stuff to do with you. We're gonna take a visit to my job at the Center for Creativity at the Plains Art Museum and see the art space. We're gonna do a little drawing exercise, and we're gonna start a new segment today called Doodles with Tom, and Tom is going to digitally upgrade your drawing into a super cool kind of collaboration piece. So on Tuesday, I'm gonna pick the winner of our collaboration, and Tom will give it an upgrade that will be available on Wednesday's episode. We also have a performance from my friend Trevor Kamstra out in Valley City. So we're really going around the world. Tom is in Colorado, he's living it up, and my friend Trevor is in Valley City. So we're in Fargo. It's gonna be a fun-filled day. Let's get started. Today we're gonna start up with a warm-up exercise just to get our fingers going, get us creating, and get us started for the day. So I'm just gonna have some markers today. I'm not gonna worry about coloring the project for you, but if you want, when you're finished, you can color your project, but you might wanna save that energy for our second project of the day. So the first thing we're gonna do is, on our sheet of paper, I want you to divide it into 3 sections and make a weird squiggle. Let's try something like this, and let's try a zigzag, like that. And what we're gonna try to do is create a new creation from each one of these squiggles to try and push us outside of our comfort zone. So with this guy, I kind of think this almost looks like a nose, or it could be the start of a head. So maybe let's go with the head, and I'm gonna just copy that and do another little squiggle over there. And you know what? This could actually turn into, see where I'm going with this yet? Hey kids, I'm Mickey! And then Mickey's got this M shape up here. I think this is how his eyes go. I think I might have screwed up the eyes, but we're gonna go with that. I think his eyes are closer to his nose. We got the eyes, the ears, and we have ourselves a little Mickey Mouse just to take us outside. Now, what about this piece? Now that really looks like nose, so we're gonna rock with that, and I'm gonna give that nose like a little smile underneath. A tongue, all right? It's starting to look like a nose. Let's try a different type of eye. Maybe like just polka dots. I think that I never really do those small eyes, so I think that pushes me outside my comfort zone. And then let's give this guy an ear. Or maybe it's a girl, we don't know yet. Little chin. Oh yeah, we got his shirt. It's like a golfer dad. He's ready, maybe make it a polo. He's ready to go golfing. Should I give him a golf club? Oh yeah, we got a golf club. And let's give him some dad hair. What does dad hair look like? I think dads don't, I think they lose their hair. Maybe this is grandpa hair, I don't know. But we have our character. Maybe give him some lines in the middle of his head, all right? And then let's see what we can do with this zigzag over here. I think, honestly, let's try and make something that's not a person. Maybe this is going to be a crazy house with this crazy staircase that goes down. And when you go on that staircase, I'm sure it goes creak, 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 creak. Something like that. Now we got to give it some railings for safety for the OSHA people. Otherwise, they're going to be mad at us for not having safety railing. And then maybe we have coming out the side like a big slide for when they get kicked out of the scary house when they go on their adventure. You can make a slide. Here's the door. Give it a window over here. maybe a big circular one up top. It's got a side, and then this is like on a hill. So you're able to kind of go outside your boundaries just by starting off with a couple of squiggles. That's what I do whenever I don't know what to draw and I'm just trying to kill some time. Just do a couple of squiggles and then see what you can think of outside those squiggles. Now, it's time for us to go on a special tour of the Plains Art Museum Center for Creativity. Let's go. This is the Catherine Kilbourne Burgum Center for Creativity. We're outside of the Plains Art Museum, which is right over there. This is the area that is reserved for our pollinator garden. So in the springtime, this will liven up all with plants that we think bees will love. And that tub right over there, that black tub we got, goes all the way up to the top of that apartment up here. And when the snow melts, it fills that tub with water that we then will feed our garden with. The cool thing about this is it is ran by sixth grade students, I believe, and up. You can even get up to a senior in class. And this is a little bit about our pollinator garden. I'll pause for a few seconds and then you can always press pause and read this whole entire thing. But it's a really interesting story of how this was all started, and it's meant to just keep that bee population alive. So we're gonna go on inside and check out the Center for Creativity. Oh, it's locked. Maybe if we wish really hard. 3, 2, 1. Oh, it works. There we go. So this is the inside lobby of the Center for Creativity. As you can see, it is a very colorful space. Usually we have interactive projects, but due to the situation, we're saying, let's not do some projects here. But we get all of these colors that are inviting people to come in. It's dedicated to Stephen Barrel, which is pretty awesome. He's a lover of the arts, which is great. This is where kids will line up right here as we go into the studio. The kids that come here are from Fargo Public Schools, and they come here kindergarten through 5th grade. In kindergarten, they'll get to sit in this area and we read them an awesome story. And we also have these interactive chalkboards that we clean off quite often. But right now, due to the stuff, they're pretty empty. So as we make our way over this way, I'm gonna show you the studio. These are our studios. Right now, it's in a kind of little bit of disarray. We got the tables kind of all set up, but this is where the kids will come and make their projects. We're currently making some projects here. So these are all of our stuff. And then here's all of our glazes that we've been using to make our projects. We're making some stuff, kind of some upgrades for next year. So these are some of the projects. We do cupcakes with 2nd graders. Here's another kitty cupcake. That's a good one. We do burgers with 5th grade. And then we do penguins with 1st. We also have some plants and planters. That is our 3rd grade project. And then we do bison for 4th. So kids will all be sitting at these beautiful tables that are color coordinated so that we can just be like blue table, purple table, green table, yellow table, red table. And then they can address the class. Here's a collection of all the things that we do. Here's that bison project, some planters. We got the burgers. Here's some wheel throwing classes that I do where we alter things. Some beautiful masks. This is one of our adult classes where people make wine chillers and wine cups. We have, this one is cool. I made this one. It's a nice little cup in one of our after school classes. Or if you are all fans of Ollie, I make demos with Ollie all the time. So this is a wall pocket. Here is, this one's my favorite, where we make this like photo and then it kind of sticks out. There's Ollie's tongue. This is from a picture that I took of him a long time ago. Also, for you Minecrafters, Minecraft bowls. So we do a youth after school pottery class where you can make Minecraft bowls, or or breakfast imposters, right? You could be the next kids baking champion. Here's some stuff. If we make our way over this way, these are the glazes that we use, and we use these kind of screw-on containers. That way things don't get dry. Here's a sculpture I've been working on. It's a commission for these awesome people in my life. He's a little biker. He's got to go through one firing, and we also got to give him a repair job, but he's looking good. As we make our way over, this is our main studio area where we do all of our pottery classes. You can see some more finished kids project. These are for Bennett Elementary, which is pretty cool. So you can see a little bit of your projects beforehand. These are the potter's wheels. We have all of these potter's wheels in order to do all of our kids classes, our adult after school classes. And these are all of our crazy tools. We use these really cool texture mats, like this is for fish or mermaid. We have stones, we have bricks, we have all sorts of stuff in here. Sometimes we use these doilies, which are probably handmade. You can see how beautiful this looks. Whoa. And imagine that imprinted into some clay. Smush! We could have a really cool plate or a bowl. This way, I'll show you the extruder room. So this is where we reclaim all the clay. This is our clay extruder, and this works like a big Play-Doh smusher where like the spaghetti comes out. We take this cap off and you can see some wet clay. It's even got my finger dirty, but we'll load through this top area and just start loading in this area, wherever the clamp, I don't want to mess with this, but the clamp, this thing opens, you put the clay through there, and it comes out in these really cool locks. This is all old clay that we don't really mess with, and we'll start putting it in there so that it can be fired. Say hi, Chance. Ah! That's Chance, he's happened. Here is our glaze room, and you'll see these buckets. They're filled with glaze, and you'll actually dunk your whole entire pot in there and pull it out. And these are the glazes that we have. So we have all these beautiful colors, and they go up to certain temperatures. So these ones kind of look more earthy, like granite or whatever. But then as you go down, they start turning a little more Crayola, like blue, turquoise, red, black, things like that. Here's some finished pots that I'm gonna be bringing home today and glazing at home here at the Plains Art Museum. And in the back, we have all of our kilns. It's kind of crazy in here. Look at all the projects that we do here at the Plains Art Museum. This is our intro adult class. This is our bisque cart. So all this stuff hasn't been fired. So I could just break this stuff off. It needs some time. This is finished kids projects. So you can see, let's see if you can spot your kids project. We got Washington, Ed Clapp, Jefferson. We got all, Horace Mann. We got all of these kids projects that will eventually make their ways to your kids. And the cool thing about these kids projects, oh, this is a cat. Oh, how cute. They jingle like little maracas. Let's see if we can, these are our plant and planter projects. We have these crazy things going on, right? We have cactuses. We have everything. Let's see. Oh, I saw some cool stuff over here. Got one with a poo on top. It's a little poo. We got a mushroom, and we got, oh, unicorns and kitties. I love sorts of things. And so these are the kilns. This is kind of what it looks like when it's loaded. My dude, Joe with the gnomes. Check out this. How cool is this? Gnome-tastic, right? These are super, oh. Ruff, 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 ruff. Jaws. But these kilns, this one's at 472, so you could cook a pizza in it. Let's take a peek. You guys want to take a peek on the inside? Kids projects. This one's at, we don't know how hot this one, but we'll check it. Whoa, kids projects, love it. And you can see how those kids projects are shiny. My buddy Paul is taking apart this kiln right now. You can see how he's kind of doing this. He has to replace all of these coils right here because they stopped working. So you, if you're a potter, have to almost be an electrician as well, which is pretty crazy. Check this thing out, right? This over here is our high fire kiln. You could almost fit like a whole person in there. Check it out. Through those back areas is where the flames come. You can see, and like this, like I said, uses fire, flame, all that good stuff. can see stuff down there. And it's made out of these special bricks that can withstand the temperature. And look how it's stacked up. We use these things called stilts to build up. And these are all projects that people have already glazed. And you can see how tightly we fill it up. We don't want to waste any space. All the space is important inside the kiln. There's all sorts of stuff, all more things. I'll show you one more project I think is pretty cool. This is like this giant head this guy made, but look at this creepy baby face. Whoa, right? And here's some finished projects. Like this is what those glazes will start looking like when they overlap and things start to happen. Like how cool is that? Oh, this is one of my old students. These are awesome. Oh, like that doily that we saw earlier. That's what the doily looks like, which is really cool. And here's my dude, Chance, the guy that you just saw a little bit ago. This is one of his pots. He makes beautiful pots. I'm sure he's gonna have some online sooner or later during this whole craziness. So you'll have to check out his work. That's the studio. I'm gonna go hang out in the clay room where we got all the clays in the world. We get our clay from Minneapolis, and this stuff is made from really nice dirt. Here's our red clay. We got brown clay, the buff stoneware. We got bee clay, which is like a white clay. But this stuff all comes to us from Minneapolis, Minnesota, and they have to go all over kind of the continent and the world to get the materials to make this stuff. It's all made like a big giant cake with flour. Welcome back to the studio. I hope you enjoyed the tour of the Plains Art Museum. So now, I'm gonna take you guys on a special segment today called Digital Doodles with Tom. Tom is a friend of mine. I've known him for many years. He used to make concert flyers around the area. He's done some logo work for me. He's a really cool dude. And what we're gonna do today is he's gonna show you all the tools that he has in his digital drawing studio. And then we're gonna come back out here and we're gonna create a superhero to help us fight our sicknesses during this crazy week. And what Tom is gonna do is we're gonna pick a winner on Tuesday, and on Wednesday he'll be back and digitally upgrading your drawing, and we'll send that drawing over to you so you can see the difference and you'll get to keep that drawing for yourself. So, hey Tom, are you around? Hey Tom.
Wow. Hey Hayden, thanks for stopping by. And wow. Hi kids. Welcome to Digital Doodles.
Tell us a little bit about yourself and what you're gonna do today.
I'm Tom, and I'm a digital artist from Denver, Colorado, originally from Grand Forks. I make posters, logos, and I get to draw some fun things too every once in a while. Now, being a digital artist means that most of the time, I'm using this pen to make art, instead of crayons or markers. This pen helps me turn your art into something even more magical. Do you want to see? Check it out. I can turn something as simple as this little oval into something as cool as, say, how about a flying surfboard? Pretty cool. I can turn something as simple as this one apple into, how about a big old bunch of apples? Look at all those apples. Pretty cool. I can also turn something like this line into something a lot more cool, a lot more magical. How about we turn that little line right there into a magic wand? So just like that, we can turn something ordinary into something extraordinary. Anyways, I can't wait to work with you guys and take your amazing artwork and turn it into something a little more special. Well, I think it's time to head back to Hayden. Thanks, guys.
I really appreciate it, and I hope whoever gets picked is going to be super happy with your design, and I will see you on Wednesday. Thanks for Doodles with Tom. So, for our design for Tom, we're gonna make a superhero that's gonna help us get through this troubling time. So I'm thinking like hand sanitizer, tools, spray bottles, paper towels, all sorts of good things. But if you don't want to go with that theme, you can just create a superhero, like a superhero you would want to be. Or maybe you pick one of your heroes and make them a superhero, which could be super cool. So I'm going to quick run through this, and if you feel like you want to kind of copy what I'm doing, feel free to press pause on the video and then just keep coming back to the video. So I'm gonna make a superhero, like I said, that will help us fight our coronavirus sicknesses, right? We're sick of hearing about this and we want to go outside and have a good time. So I'm gonna draw the face. We got like a bottom oval face. Do a nose, and this person is gonna look super happy because they're ready to rock. Now I'm not gonna do the eyes yet because I think we could do some special goggles. So I'm gonna draw down a neck, and it's time to make the body. When I make bodies, I kind of like to go through with a light pencil first so I don't screw up. We're gonna have the person's hand going up, and then one on the hip like this, because they're sassy. They're like, I'm gonna defeat this. Make a body. And you know what? He or she is gonna have their leg up on a special rock to show really good posture, like I'm the hero. And then we're gonna have a cape going out. So I'm gonna start tracing my areas that I drew. So we have the arm, another arm, and they're gonna have like a bottle of like spray stuff. So I'm gonna start drawing the spray area, keep a little gap for the finger, go down, there's the bottle, and where would my thumb be? So put my thumb right here, and then my fingers, finger, spray bottle, and it's got a good mix, right? And I'll put a logo there. We'll think of maybe a different name to call it later. Go down and I'm gonna make my body. My superhero's got super abs, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? They're ready to go. And then we'll put like a logo area, so maybe like a circle logo, kind of like the side of like a Clorox bottle. And I'll put we'll think of the name for our superhero later. Put my arm over to the side, got my thumb over there, and a couple of fingers, hand on hip. And now I think my superhero needs like a utility belt. So I got my circle for the utilities, but maybe over on this side we have like a special toilet paper roll. Right, he's ready to go. And maybe on this side we have, I don't know, what else could they have? Ooh, like a connected bottle of like the Clorox Lysol wipes ready to go, and we'll just keep it open for dramatic effect. Right? And then let's give some legs, some feet, legs, some feet, and I'll style up the shoes, Remember how we made shoes the other day where I just made that rectangle and did some X's? Rectangle, do some X's like that. You can't kind of see the feet down there like that. And then we'll make sure that he's got something to stand on like that. Good. There we go. We're getting going. I'm gonna lower this down a bit. Awesome. So now we have our body. I'm gonna make sure, I think superheroes for some reason, they always wear their underwear on the outside of their pants. I don't know why. But then we're gonna give some areas, maybe like these long socks, to where Tom could really stylize some socks and make them look really cool with color and pattern. And then maybe we'll do some sleeves like this, but I think that this guy needs long sleeves to fight the virus. And maybe when I color, I'll do like blue gloves or something like that. Now, let's zoom on in on the head. Now, I'm thinking for the head area, we could do like, I don't know, some cool goggles. So I'll show you how I do my goggles. I just trace the face on the sides like that and make that line. And then I'll go in and make a smaller version. He's got goggles, and you can barely see the eyes through the goggles, and I'll color those in. Then we can give some hair, some crazy hair. I always love doing crazy hair on my characters. Something like that. That look good, and then we'll kind of show that there's some hair area right there. That's looking good. So I got my superhero. Now, we gotta give him a super name. Maybe we'll be like, let's think of a name. Not Mr. Clean. How about Clean Man? Clean Man. If he can't do it, no one can. Clean Man, right? And then we got Bleach. Let's write Bleach. And yeah, he's got his toilet paper roll, his Lysol wipes. Oh yeah, Clean Man is looking good. And when I go through, I'll end up coloring, let's see how I can color the eyes over the Sharpie area, and then it will start looking like some cool goggles. I could do the hair different colors. Maybe I'll do the underwear blue too. Blue seems like a clean color. And his blue gloves up in there. Blue gloves. That way you know they got gloves. But we want to see you finish your superhero of this coronavirus cleanliness. So make sure you send us pictures of your final product, and Tom is going to upgrade and make a really cool digital drawing for you guys. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Hayden's Art Party. I'm going to send it over to my friend Trevor. Hey Trevor!
What's up, Hayden?
How's it going?
Thanks for having me. I'm doing pretty good.
Now Trevor, before you get started, you want to tell us a little bit about yourself and why you got into music? Why do you do music?
I'm coming out of Studio 46 at the Vault in Valley City, North Dakota. And we do all sorts of fun stuff with music, including recording, publishing, singing, songwriting, and even helping artists get on the road and perform in front of real life audiences. It's a lot of fun, but it's a lot of work. So what got me into music and why am I doing this? That's a really good question. In fact, you can't ask a better question than that. I think to sum it up, I think it's just I love music. And what I eventually discovered in my music journey is I just like expressing myself. I like feeling good, and I like using music and guitar as a tool to express myself further to others emotionally, and it feels really good, and I just love art. So today I'm going to sing a song to you. You may not have heard of it. Your parents definitely have heard of it. If they haven't, well, that's okay. I'm just a little shocked if they haven't heard it. So it goes a little something like this. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. It don't matter if you make a mistake. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. I think I can make it now, the pain is gone. All of the bad feelings have disappeared. This is the rainbow I've been praying for. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. Thank you very much.
Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Hayden's Art Party. I'll see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. and make sure you hit that donate button or the share button below and have a great day.